Hello guys, the DB Grind here, back at it again with another video, and this time I'm going to have some Pendulum combos. And before we hop in, make sure to go ahead and check out Jib's Twitch, link down below at the very top of the description. And if you want to buy the Pendulum spreadsheet, I will leave Jib's Discord right under his Twitch if you want to go ahead and message him for it. It's $25, and let's go ahead and hop right in. So the first combo you need, Bumbuku, Ignis, and then random cards. So we're going to go ahead, normal summon, effect, go search Majesty, Pegasus, activate, and then activate, effect, go search for Dynamite, and then pop the scale with this, and then you're going to get Ignis effect, bring out Luster, then use those, make Beyond the Pendulum effect, pay 1,200, and go search for Harmonizing, and then scale, Pendulum, and then we'll get Harmonizing effect to special summon out Purple Poison, and use those, make Ignister effect, special summon out from the deck, and then effect, go search Sky Iris, and discard, and then activate Sky Iris, use those, make Selene effect, so you see this can just be a random discard as you don't need it to be a spell for Selene or anything like that, and then we're going to make another Ignister, and then activate the scale effect, special summon out, and then Sky Iris effect, pop the scale, go search for Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon, and then Ignister effect, bring out Ignis, overlay, make the XYZ, effect to search during end phase, and then effect attached to special summon out from the extra deck, use those to make the fusion, and then you're going to get the power load effect to add back, and then use those to make Elder, and then activate Odd Eyes Revolution, and it's really cool because this is a level 4. And then activate Odd Eyes Revolution, destroy, summon out Ignister, Selene effect, summon back out. And then effect. Oh, so we're gonna put this one in defense, but not what's summoned off this. Okay. Should both of those, whatever's summoned off either of these goes in defense. And then summon back out, use those, make Dagda, and then effect a special, chain Dagda, so summon out Set Scythe, and then use those, make Appaloosa, overlay, make Abyss Dweller, and then said here you can either make number 38 or IP Masquerena with these two. Making number 38 gives you a spell trap negate for a card like mine, however it plays into super poly a bit because it can super poly when you summon Scythe since both 38 and Scythe are light. And then it says this is still fine though because they're still locked, but they'll be able to attack over Appaloosa with Mud Dragon. If you go for Masquerena, then you'll have the option of using Elder to summon the Majesty from your hand. And then to give an extra material to link away with the IP effect if need be. So they're going to go for this, and what they're saying is, well, end phase are going to get to resolve the search, and then how this actually is like super good. So what they're saying is like, what you're going to do is on their turn, draw phase, activate Dweller effect, detach Elder to lock the opponent's graveyard, and then you can go Elder effect, destroy Scythe because, it's sent to graveyard, and then Scythe effect, bring itself out. But now because you have Scythe and Hope Arventure, they can use those to go into Mud Dragon, and then Mud Dragon can beat over the Appaloosa. It won't be able to beat over Dweller because this will have a 500 boost, but it can beat over Appaloosa, so realistically they're outing like a lot of your board with the super poly there, but they're still not playing that turn because they're under Scythe, they're under Dweller, and you still have a lot of follow-up being the Sky Iris. You'll have these two, end phase search, but then also this is only assuming that we started with 3 cards, so we'll still have 2 more, and we could even set up more interruptions depending on what those other 2 cards are. So that is it for the first combo. Onto the second combo. It's a pretty similar one. Pretty sure this is just a combo, but playing through Nib. Nib isn't going to be that popular at the YCS this weekend in Mini, just because it's not that great versus Sprite or Tier. Bumbuku, go search, and then activate, effect, go search for power load, destroy Ignis effect, bring out Luster, and then use those, make Beyond the Pendulum. And it's not like you need this exact, cards to do this combo. That's the great thing about Pendulum, is there's, a lot of different combinations to get to this point. And then activate Beyond the Pendulum, pay 12, go search for Harmonizing, scale, Pendulum, summon out Harmonizing, Luster, and Ignis. Harmonizing effect, special summon out Purple Poison. And then, well, misclick there. Oh, we're going to go ahead, use those, make Ignister effect, special summon out, and then effect, go search for any field spell and discard any card. And then activate Sky Iris, turn those into Selene effect. So this definitely isn't the combo that plays through Nib. So let's find out what we're going to set up exactly. Summon Savage effect, and then effect, bring out. Because I just took a couple of the random combos. And then summon, effect to search an end phase, effect attached to special summon out from the extra deck. Selene effect, lose its counters to summon. And then use those, summon Synchro, Sky Iris, pop, Beyond the Pendulum, to go search. That's pretty good. That's like a completely free pop. Like, oh no, we're not going to have Savage getting 600 attack anymore. Scale, destroy, summon back, and then effect, special summon out from the deck. Use those, make Appaloosa, and then effect, special, and then we can make the Hope Harbinger, and then we're going to make Abyss Dweller, end phase, go search. So this one gives us a little bit less follow-up, but we're also ending on Appaloosa, Dweller, Hope Harbinger, Savage, and this isn't going for Scythe Lock. This is no Scythe in the deck. We're not going for any of like the goofy like Elder, Dagda plays. This is just ending on a very solid end board. Like if your opponent ends on this is really hard to beat because it's Appaloosa for 2, and it's like a good 2. It's not like this can get beat over easily. Because Hope Harbinger, if they attack, you can activate the effect to change the attack to it. So beating over Appaloosa is very hard when you have number 38. Savage negating anything is good. And then Dweller just completely like blowing out tier. That makes it so that way like losing this turn is very, very, very hard. And then you'll have follow-up. You know, you have your other cards too that you started with. And then on to the next combo and the last combo. This one we have Joker, a random, and then Majesty's Pegasus, normal summon Joker, Joker effect, go search Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon, activate Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon, pay 500, go search Luster, and then scale, effect to go search, grab Dynamite, and then Luster effect, pop to go search for Pegasus, and then we're going to scale effect, bring out Luster, turn those into the Synchro effect, special summon out from the deck, and then after that, slap those into Beyond the Pendulum effect, pay 1,200, go search for Astrograph. Now another thing to take into thought is that this deck does pay life points, and you know time is a serious problem. So maybe if you're playing Pendulum and you realize that game 2 it's going to be very, very hard / close to impossible for you to win, maybe you want to admit defeat a little bit early to give yourself a little bit more time in game 3, just so that way you don't end up losing the time, because that would be unfortunate. You set up this gigantic board and then you only give your opponent 2 minutes for their turn and they just spend 2 minutes trying to crack it and then you lose the time. Then scale, Pendulum, bring out 2, and then we're going to activate the effect. So go search for Sky Iris, discard, said, here, if you get nibbed, you add back with power load and continue playing because it was tributed. If you don't get nibbed, you make Appaloosa and keep playing. If you want to make number 38 instead of IP, you go for Appaloosa here. Then instead of summoning the power load, summon Luster and go for another Ignister. So here, we're just going to go for Appaloosa though. And then we're going to activate Sky Iris effect, pop, go search the Odd Eyes Revolution. Also, I like that, how it's like giving you like the other routes. Then activate, effect, summon back out from the graveyard. And then Astrograph effect, summon, and it's so broken because we're going to go search another Odd Eyes Revolution. And like this card, its effects aren't once per turn. This card searches it. This card's effects aren't once per turn. So you can see how like you're just going to get a lot of bodies off of this. And then effects, special summon out. Use those, make IP, scale, effect, bring out. And then effect, special summon from deck. And then afterwards, overlay, make Dweller, and then pass. So that's all you end on with this. That's if, we're trying to play it a little bit safe with Appaloosa. Maybe you could try to like push a little bit further, you know, or try like one of the other routes that they said. But making Appaloosa just like keeps your place safe. But I really do think that at the YCS, Nib won't be very popular. Maybe you'll see it like in the earlier rounds. But I think as you get further into the tournament, there will probably be less and less Nib. Unless if you're playing against a deck like MathMech, where they just play like 15 hand traps and like Nib works really well alongside other hand traps. So then that's going to be like a whole thing. But that is going to be it for the combos today. Again, if you want to go ahead and look at the spreadsheet and buy it yourself in preparation for one of the upcoming YCSs, you can go ahead and message Jib's Discord down below. Just message him and be like, hey, I'm interested in the spreadsheet. And then also you can check out his Twitch, link down below at the very top of the description. Make sure to go follow him. He's been grinding. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.